Hi everyone. We all know that in the UAE, when you export goods, they qualify to be 0% VAT, which means they're taxable but at 0%. However, there are certain strict documents that need to be maintained in order to qualify for an export as a 0% sale. If not, you have a potential penalty that comes in, and also you may have to pay 5% on all the sales that you have exported. Recently, there have been some changes in these document requirements as well. In this video, we'll get into that. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Do not treat this as professional or legal advice. If you find value in content like this, please subscribe to get regular insights on information tailored to business owners, CEOs, CFOs, and aspiring leaders. Now let's get back to the video. What are the documents that need to be maintained in order to qualify for exports as zero-rated sales in the UAE? There are following three choices that can be maintained. Customs declaration plus commercial evidence, which proves the goods were exported, or shipping certificate plus official evidence that proves the exports, or if the goods were placed under a customs suspension regime, the customs declaration showing such status. By commercial evidence, we are referring to documents that are received from the transport agents, which prove that the products were moving from UAE to a country outside the UAE. Now, this includes airway bill, seaway bill, or even landway bill. These are documents you would receive from your transport agent, your freight forwarder, and so on. A shipping certificate is more or less same as a commercial evidence. It is a document that's issued by one of these transport agents that prove that the product moves from the UAE to a place outside the UAE. This is an evidence that is utilized when commercial evidence is not available. But what is an official evidence? As per the Federal Tax Authority, there are three types of official evidence that can be provided by a taxable person to the tax authority to prove an export. They are as follows. An exit certificate from the local customs authority confirming the departure from the UAE, a clearance certificate from local emirate customs or competent authority confirming the departure, or any document or clearance certificate by a competent authority from the destination country confirming the entry. This must include an official stamp or seal, and the document must either be in English or Arabic or with a certified translation. Do note, this third evidence is the only evidence which is not issued by a UAE-based authority, but rather the authority of the recipient country. There are some critical points to be considered when maintaining these documents. Firstly, the right combination of documents is relevant. We've already discussed the types of combination of documents that need to be maintained. Secondly, the documents need to be legible and clear for the Federal Tax Authority to review. If they aren't, the Federal Tax Authority can reject your claim to be having a zero-rated sale. Finally, the right details must be mentioned in these evidences. The required export details are the supplier, the consignor, the goods, the value, the export destination, and the mode of transportation and route of the export movement. We have noticed that the tax authority have begun to audit the zero-rated sales of the previous years. Many businesses were not able to justify their zero-rated sales because of the lack of documentations that were maintained, especially the exit certificate. Because of this, there are impacts on their tax returns and therefore have to pay 5% on all their prior sales. Although the new regulations offer a little bit more flexibility in terms of the documentation, but also brings on more responsibility on the taxable person to maintain the proper documentation in order to justify its zero-rated sales. Hope this video gave you a better understanding on what are the documents that need to be maintained in order to justify to the tax authority that your sale or export of goods qualify to be zero-rated. You've reached the end of this video. Thank you for listening. If you like this content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. If there are any specific topics you want us to talk about, please let us know in the comment section below.